This video is sponsored by Voxy. I think it's working now. I don't know. I gotta be honest. That is a bit of a frustration, to say the least. Oh, why is this happening? It's broken. We'll be back. 1 second. Well, that is quite strange. Am I on mute? No, I'm not. Can you all hear me now? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. It's all working. I have no idea what was not working then because everything was all on settings. It's quite strange. But yeah, I might as well do the intro again actually because thank God I was on mute because that intro was a bit shocking. Good evening to everybody in the chat for tonight's game. Hull City versus Blues at the MKM Stadium. Championship action Tuesday night. Get your comments and thoughts and suggestions in the chat. We will just flash up the team lineup. So this is the Blues one. I'm going to do a bit of hokey pokey to get around this. So Ruddy starting, and we've got a back four of Ethan Laird, Iwu, Cody Drama, and Lee Buchanan. Obviously, with Sanderson's suspension from the Southampton game, that's obviously a big issue heading into the sort of backline area. Hopefully, two sitting of Sunjic and Dazelle. And then it looks as if it's Bakuna right, Dembele left, James through the centre, and then Tyler Roberts up front by himself. Very big change in the lineup, obviously. No Pike, who I would have been quite happy with starting, and also no Stansfield as well. Obviously, they're both on the bench, of course. But yeah, interesting lineup. It's probably a bit of a weird one considering the type of opposition we've got to play. They're a playoff team, pretty decent. It is a bit of a strange lineup. I do agree with you, Kieran. But yeah, interesting one. We've got the Hull one here as well. I've really kept up with Hull's teams or anything, but they are missing Liam Delap, who played well against us last time and I think has been doing pretty decently throughout most of the season. And so has Aaron Connolly as well. He's out injured for a bit too. So yeah, those are the potential threats out of the team. But there again, they have got Jaden Villagine. They have got a few other good players in there who are to be keeping aware of. Obviously, Carvalho has done well since he's joined there. So yeah, it's it's an interesting night tonight. Obviously, we are just a point off the drop. We do need to start picking up some points. But yeah, I mean, some people are saying that we're going to get some. Some people are saying we're going to win. 3-2 Blue, says Ollie. 2-1 Blue, says Charlie. 4-2 Hull, says Charlie Ford. I don't know whether he might be a Hull fan dropping in. I said 2-2. Yeah, I mean, there's some. I think I wouldn't be against a draw tonight. I think a point would be a decent result away from home. Hull are a decent side, and we've not been in the best form particularly. Been a bit of a roller coaster of form lately. But yeah, get your thoughts, get your suggestions, get your opinions, sorry, I should say, in the comments. And yeah, it is roughly about 5 minutes till kickoff. I imagine the teams will be coming out soon. I do apologise for the muting situation earlier. I've just got to hope that everything else is working now. I've had Wi-Fi troubles all day. So if it does drop out, I do apologise. I am back at university today. 9-0 Blues, says Josh. I thought that'd be my brother for a second. Live video. How do I mute that? There we go. They are showing highlights from on Blues TV. They're showing the highlights from last season's game at Hull. Which honestly, that season feels like 3 different seasons, doesn't it? Last season, like we went from having a particularly okay-ish start and a fantastic middle bit where we were up to 6th, and then just a typical end to the season. Are we taking bets when Sunjic gets booked? Yeah. I don't think you win much if Sunjic got booked, to be honest. Be like, one's a one, really. Bet a quid. Gets a yellow card, you get your quid back. Yeah, my family are in the chat now. Got my dad, who's been all positive, and my brother has been all negative. Booing me. Within 5 minutes, 2-1. Two very different teams from the way we played against them this time, against them last season, to the team we have now. Deeney's in the team, Tafe Chong is in the team, Hannibal's there as well. I think Austin Trusty's at the back there. Yeah, he is. Very different 2 lineups now comparing to the one last season. I don't know, like our form at Hull ain't great, but it's not been too bad in recent years. Although when we do lose there, there's just no competition in it at all, is there? Yeah, Trusty did look a bit lost last night. I think the Premier League for Trusty in particular has been a bit of a challenge for him. There again, it is for most players, but yeah, and obviously being in that Sheffield United team is probably dampened his own spirits a bit. Kieran says 2-1 Hull, would be delighted with the draw. Bit disappointed with the lineup. 2 players bench who scored Saturday. I'd like to hear your thoughts on the lineup. Yeah, I agree. I think Miyoshi and Stansfield should be in the team. I think I think the midfielders is a bit of a tricky one though, isn't it, with this team, because we've just got so many. There's a light show going on with Hull at the moment, obviously nicking that off us. Miyoshi's, I think, I thought he played okay last weekend, sorry. But I don't know. He's a bit of a hit and miss player sometimes. I do like him though. I do think he's a good player. There you go. But the thing is though, you can't drop James in my opinion, and I think Bakuna. I would argue actually you put Miyoshi in over Dembele, and there again, Pack would probably have to. No, I put Pack in instead of Bakuna, and then the back 4 I think is pretty non-negotiable with the injuries at the moment. Both Bielik, Roberts, and Sanderson are all either not fit or suspended. Although is Mark Roberts on the bench? I swear I saw that earlier. No, he's not. I did not read that right. But yeah, that's just the sort of back line we've got. I don't know though. It's Stansfield as well. I forgot about that. Like Roberts, I don't know. Particularly if they're going to play him as the lone striker, which I can't imagine they're going to play James further forward than him. It feels weird that does. I don't know what we're trying to set up really for the team that Hull are putting out. Feels like a strange one. It's a must not lose tonight. Yeah, definitely. A point is the bare minimum for this for tonight, because the other teams are playing today as well. How many have we took? I think it's about 1,200. I think we've taken, which isn't too bad for a Tuesday night game. I think I saw that on the Blues Twitter earlier. Whatever fixtures are on tonight. I know it's Blues. Yeah, please let it be the day that Roberts takes those chances. Shame the efforts he put in the last home games that he hasn't put some away. Yeah. I think Roberts just needs to know to shoot a bit earlier, really. He tries to delay it. It's kind of what I was frustrated with Anderson when he was in the team. Yeah, definitely gonna have one eye on the results today. What's so Blackpool are Blackburn are at Millwall. I've sort of merged two words together there. Coventry and Rotherham, Leeds and Stoke, Sheffield Wednesday and Plymouth. That's a big game actually for us because yeah, Sheffield Wednesday are on a bit of a roll at the moment. Sunderland and Leicester and Ipswich and Bristol City. So yeah, we do need to be fortunate. And obviously tomorrow night is Huddersfield. They're away at Cardiff. Um, Southampton, Preston, Swansea, QPR and West Brom. That's another one we need to keep an eye on. Yeah, the teams are walking out. Yeah, we did. I think we can. I think we can win. That's the thing. I don't think we're being confident enough. I mean, we played well against Ipswich. We played well against Southampton. And the goals we scored were pretty decent. I thought so. Need to take on some chances. Need to get into a bit of a flow again. And I don't know. I don't know how good Hull are. They have got some good players. They are in decent-ish form. They haven't won at home for a while. But yeah, it's one of those really. You just need to try and get at them. I think that's what we've needed to do with this team for a while. I think we're far too negatively thinking. Dembele and Miyoshi and players like that. They just need to be at the back line of the oppositions all the time. Just getting at them and trying to take the best of them. Only time I want Baggies to win tomorrow. Yeah, that's so true. Although actually, in the playoff final when they played the Villa, that's probably the second time. First time I actually wanted them to win. 3-1. I fancy Blues tonight, says Dave. Could do with Sheffield Wednesday drawing tonight. Why drawing? Why not losing? Let's have a look at the table. So Wednesday are on 35. It'll put them on 38. That puts them up exactly on the same with us. And Plymouth are on. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It's never good when teams below you win, though. I don't know. I think I'd prefer Plymouth to win than draw, really. But I kind of get what you mean because a point would make them. Yeah, we could get further away from Plymouth there again. But there again, it just makes it closer. If we go above Plymouth, then we just are closer to them then, as I think. Hmm. Yeah, I agree, actually, Joseph. Yeah, I do. I don't. It's such a tricky thing. Yeah, I don't know who because you drop Bakuna or have Bakuna and Miyoshi, then you have to lose one of them, like Dembele, who probably I would have that over at the moment. He's not been in the best of form. You probably take Roberts out and then put Stansfield up front. It's an interesting lineup to say the least. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. Players are about to kick off. I have got the timer here. I do need to just throw that in. Referee is Keith Stroud, my brother's favourite referee. So that'll be quite a funny one to see his reaction in the chat if he's not buggered off already. But yeah, Hull kicking from right to left and Blues kicking from. Is that working? Where's the timer gone? And now it's not showing up. Brilliant. Oh, great. Well, that's fun. Yeah, I do have a timer. 1 second. Hull kicking from right to left, Blues kicking from left to right, as we did earlier in the season in the FA Cup. Why is this not loading? You're pain in the arse. Am I allowed sound? No, I'm not. I would get copyrighted for that. Trying to keep on my toes on copyright issues. Why isn't that showing up? You fucking. Bear with me 1 second whilst I try and keep an eye on the game. Is it because I haven't got this on? I think it is. I am a one-man band tonight again. Although I do have one guy in the background to help me out with the scores along the bottom, which I've forgotten. I've also not put up yet. Is that done now? Do I have access to my timer? I better do. Hull taking the ball down on this left-hand side, trying to get inside here. Ball into the back post, looking for Philogene. Good header away by Drama. First real attack from Hull. He's probably going to score against tonight. Hull cutting in on the right, and they've got a corner. Has to be poked behind by Ibu. There we go. Fucking hell. Took long enough. Let's start it on 2:21. I'm a bit all over the place at the moment, but we're getting there. We are getting there. Corner for Hull. Left out swinger. Right to the edge of the box. He's going to take aim. It's a terrible volley. I don't know who that was. Slipped into cross. Close that is. And out for a goal kick for Blues. First real chances for Hull. I think that's Jaden Philogene getting on the end of that. Don't want him scoring again tonight. That will be just typical Blues, really. Any updates on Mowbray? I've not heard any. I think with hospital sort of medical news, it's always a little bit tricky to try and get out of things because it does have to go through a few people before it can be confirmed and then reported. But yeah, I think I'm sure we'll hear something coming up soon. But Mark Venus said he was doing well the other day in his in an article the Blues put out. Keith Wood tuning in from Toronto, Canada. Lineup looks interesting. I agree. We need to get at them. 100%. You know, it's just it's sort of the way I wanted us to play for most of the season, really, and we haven't, which is rather annoying. Dembele's on the right. Roberts is through the middle. Bakuna is sort of playing, I reckon, as the... I don't know, actually. What are we playing? Because Bakuna's out right, and so is Dembele, unless Dembele's just come over this side at the point here. And it looks like... So it's Drama at right back, Iwu at centre-back with Buchanan, and then Ethan Laird at left-back. So that's interesting. Bakuna's played it into Roberts. He's got it back from him. And he's got Jordan James on the left so he can find him. He's gone for Roberts. Why didn't he go for James? He's literally going through. Oh, honestly, Bakuna, he's such a crazy player sometimes. Dembele tries to find Sunjic. His pass is behind him. And then Hull can sweep away with it. Literally, Bakuna's got the ball heading towards their goal. And James is just a little simple pass in to his left, and he goes for Roberts instead. It feels stupid, that does. So yeah, James is out on the left. I think we're playing a 4-4-2, actually. I think we're playing Bakuna, Sunjic, Dazelle, and James. And then Dembele sitting alongside Roberts. That's interesting. I don't know what you guys think at home if you're watching it. But that's definitely what it looks like to me. Maybe Dazelle sitting, maybe Dazelle is like a tiny bit more of a attacking player than Sunjic is. But it definitely looks like Roberts and Dembele are a partnership up front. Interesting. Very interesting. Coventry are a goal up against Rotherham. Rotherham have had it now, haven't they? They've how many points are they on? They're like 19 or something like that last time I checked. Yeah, 19 points. Bloody Nora. Coventry are close in behind on the playoffs, to be fair now, though. 54. Yeah, Hull are on 57. Could do them a favour tonight if we win. Not that I want to, of course, I hate Coventry. Hull with a corner here. Tom Elliott, evening, mate. Dropping in as a Hull fan. Lovely to have you on. And they've taken the corner short here, actually. Playing it back out to the left. Dembele's trying to keep Laird's trying to keep hold of the player there. Blues keeping not Dembele's got past a bit easier there. I actually do need to keep the whole team line up on my screen because I don't know who's who. And cleared by Drama. Here come Hull again. Down on this right-hand side, playing it inside. I need the teams. I don't have the teams. Nice 1-2 football that is, and he's going to take aim, and Ruddy with the catch sort of drops it, but he's got hold of it. There we go, there's the teams. 2-2, says Harley. Bakuna trying to get the ball under control there. He's won us a throw. And then to Dembele, he's playing up front, and he's lost the ball. So he can come away with it for Hull. He can try and get put through for Dembele on the turn, but he can't quite get past the last man, and the keeper, Allsop, comes out to get it. He's just put it straight forward to Jaden Philogene. Blues playing it around pretty simply, winning the throw from Bakuna there. It's amazing this is actually, because I think this is the third manager that Liam Rosenior has faced this year. Faced as a Blues manager this year. So he's faced Rooney. No, not Rooney first. Who was the first manager he faced? Yeah, no, it was Rooney at home. And then in the FA Cup, he faced Mowbray. And now he's facing Mark Venus. So 3 managers. We've had 4 managers technically this year. He's faced with Blues this season. Bakuna out on this right-hand side, edging in towards the box. He's got a couple of players in the middle if he can find them. And the ball went in, and it's sort of just behind from a corner. Greaves with the touch for Hull. Very close to the post that was. That could have been that was close, that is. Bakuna does well, to be fair. He keeps hold of the ball. The cross is tame. But it's a poor clearance from that Greaves there. I mean, it's not a poor clearance, I should say, actually, but it could have been a risky one, that's for sure. But he's taking it quickly. Dezelt into Dembele. He's giving it back to Dezelt. Is he onside? I think he is. He's in towards the back post. There's no one there. It's just been cleared. Drama maybe on the volley is just never going to work, is it? I hate it when players do that and they've just got no conviction in their shot at all. It's just like, don't take it on then, He's just like, he was gearing up for it and he's thinking, should I not? And then it just bounces into him. Nice little chest. But there again, he's just like, should I not? And then he takes it and it's just nothing, really. So he should just give it off and keep the ball for a bit. Oh, come on. We should win that. Sunjic just gets sold on the pass. They try to go long to Philogene every time as well. Oh, that's definitely something they're going to try. We're definitely trying to keep to this possession-based football, though. That's for sure. It definitely it was very apparent at the open house when we went a couple of months back in November. But yeah, it was made very clear with Rooney there. But they're sticking to it. It's their plan that they've got. I'm not sure whether I'm a big fan of it or not. I definitely would prefer fast counter-attacking football. But, I kind of respect them for keeping to their word and the way they want to play their football. Drama going in strong on Philogene there, and he manages to win us a throw. 10 minutes gone. Blues are doing okay. Not really many chances so far. It's been a bit of an edgy start. It was close, that was, from Bakuna's cross, that was, to be fair. I'll win it back. Here's Seri on the ball. Laying it in, trying to find Philogene again. It's definitely their ball that they're trying to find tonight. That's the one thing for sure. Dembele keeping the ball up well. And into Bakuna. Rolling off the back there. Trying to get it back into Dembele, but they're pushing a bit too hard there, Hull. ball into Carvalho, then into Philogene. He's going to try and beat Drama. He has. He's got the ball through his legs and out for a corner for Hull. A little bit of a threat there from Philogene, ex-Villa player. He scored against us last time he played against us in the league. I mean, it's obviously if the whatever law it is that we're bound by for ex-Villa players scoring against us, or ex-Blues players for that matter, actually, he'll probably score tonight. It's nice to see that Che Adams got some good feedback for his attitude after the game. Ball whipped in. It's a header on goal. It's not really come to anything though. I think the referee's called for something. I'm not too sure. I think I like the fact that Che was very respectful after his goal. Didn't celebrate at all. Didn't see it at the time, but it was nice to see. And also what he did after the game just shows he's a class act. Really, I really liked him as a player and everything. Really good. Our ball retention must be the lowest in the league. Yeah, and we're trying to play possession-based football. It feels strange that does. It's just, I've mentioned this like absolutely ages. 1-0 Leicester, as Josh is saying in the chat. Bit of a top of the table clash that is actually. But yeah, for the lowest ball retention in the league, or one of the lowest, trying to play possession-based football, it feels silly. Really, I feel like we've kind of got the team and the players wrong. Really, it's my example for that all the time is Dembele, Miyoshi, and Stansfield. They're just perfect counter-attacking players. I think most of Jay Stansfield's goals have actually come on the counter-attack. So, and everybody's wondering why he's not been scoring as much lately. And the football kind of speaks for itself. He needs to play in a team that's going to benefit his striker's abilities. Where do I watch this live? It's on Blues TV. I think it's on Sky as well. I mean, I'm watching it on Blues TV, but I'm pretty sure it's on Sky. Although I did see it might have been Sky Go customers only. I'm not entirely sure. It'll be on some EFL channels as well. Bakuna's won the ball back here for Blues. He's got Dembele ahead of him. He's waited too long on the ball there. He's going to a bit of a battle with Carvalho, but he's come out on top with it. Definitely keeping it very well, Blues, though. I will give them credit for that. I know we've just touched on the fact that we've got one of the lowest ball retention in the league, but I still respect the fact that we're trying to play well. And then Tyler Roberts plays out a fucking play. I always make really good points when somebody does the complete opposite. Andy Smith, what do you think to Buchanan at centre back? I think he's a great left back. I just don't see why you didn't just keep Laird at right back and play Drama in the middle. I mean, I agree. Drama's a 6 foot as well, and Buchanan's like 5'8", 5'9", some sort of that. Doesn't say anywhere on FotMob. But yeah, I thought that as well, and particularly if we're going to play him at left back, it would make sense really. We've got a left back on the pitch, we're playing it right back there. Holland on this right hand side, Giles with a cross, and then Drama sort of gets it bodied clear. It's a shout for handball. He's never going to give it. 175. That's like 5'9", isn't it? Yeah. Maybe they'll do a bit of a rotation in the second half. Any yellow cards yet? No yellow cards. Not for Sunjic, at least. Who put in the chat earlier is Ivan Sunjic 2-1 for a 5-minute yellow card. Your bets are off for that. Yeah, FotMob is very good. I used to use BBC Sport for like ages, and then once my brother showed me all these new football apps, I was like, why did I waste my time on that for so fucking long? Honestly, like these apps are just like on it all the time, literally, like perfect, up to standard, never miss a beat. BBC Sport take about 5 minutes to work out what the fucking score is. Laird trying to win the ball back. I think he has. Linesman's taking his time. Yep, throw for the Blues. It's a frustrating thing, isn't it, EFL referees, when they do that, and they just take ages to work it out. Because the thing is, as well, like whenever you find referees and linesmen just waiting, looking at each other, trying to work out what it is, they know what they're going to give, but they're just waiting for each other to do it. You know, the ref's waiting for him to give it as a Blues throw, and so is the linesman. They want to go together. They don't want to contradict themselves, because apparently then it would aggravate the crowd more, which I doubt is that much of a fuss, really. Just give it, make the game go quicker rather than keeping the ball on the touchline for another 15 minutes. I can't remember the stat that it said about the Premier League. It was like 20 minutes of football just wasn't played in the game because it was out for a throw or a goal kick or something like that, or down for a free kick or something like that. It's just like, I just think that the referees should just let more go and be more resilient to just giving what they think, particularly linesmen as well. The ball's right here. Hull trying to get on the counter-attack. Philogene cutting on his right, and Drama reads him fantastically. He's done well so far, first 20 minutes of the game. He's not had much going past him. Philogene's nutmegged him once, but there again, he's kept most of the ball. Yeah, and a perfect example of that, actually. Ball goes out for a Blues throw, and then obviously the linesman gives it that way. But then the referee hasn't got time to give it, so then they change their opinion and they give it as a Hull throw then. Yeah, it's around 60 minutes of in-game play on average, apparently, and gets less further down the leagues you go. I mean, that just shows, doesn't it? Like 60 minutes of play, like for a 90-minute game, it's ridiculous. Bakuna should win that there. Greaves is massively overjudged his touch, and then Bakuna doesn't get there in time. Cody Drama's looking good here on this right side, though. He's very much like just sort of sticking to people, really. I live in Turkey. I'm a Hull fan. How can I watch the match? I don't know. Hull. There's probably a Hull live stream on their website, probably for the game. They usually do advertise for that. I imagine there's Sky in Turkey as well. It's interesting that Turkey link that Hull have got. Is it a Turkey link? Because they've got a few Turkish players, haven't they? With I think it's Tufan and I can't remember how you pronounce the other guy's name. Amir. I can't pronounce that. I butchered that. I don't know who's played the better game so far. I think Hull have had more of the chances. Terrible cross that is from their right back, Giles. That is. They've had more of the ball up towards our box, but they've not really created many killer chances, as that cross there is just pretty shit. Little 1-2 from Laird and James. And Laird loses the ball. He's left himself out of position there as well, and Blues managed to track him down. I think that's Dazelle, actually, on Omir. I'll pronounce his name again. Omir? I can't. That's driving me mad. How do you pronounce his name? Somebody correct me in the comments. Yeah, it's a bit of both from Dazelle and Sunjic. Did anybody get booked for that? I hope they didn't. Keeping my eye on that Sheffield Wednesday game. I swear if they go ahead, I'm going to really worry. And Stoke as well. Blues get the free kick clear. Bakuna tried to get it up the line. I think he's trying to just try and beat that player there rather than a pass. We just don't get out very quick as well. We are a bit slow at times. Ball into Philogene on this left-hand side. Drama. I would try to stick to him this time. Drama was a little bit further behind. Tyler Roberts trying to push forward. A little bit better from Blues. Not really much pressure in particular. They're looking for that ball down the left there for a lot, definitely. Drama sweeps in behind again. Doing well so far. Like to see it. I like to see it. See, I would argue actually, rather than having Laird at left back, so I'm just looking at the team now, I'd keep Drama at right back for now because he's been doing well. And I'd move Iwu out to the left centre back, put Buchanan left back, and then Laird at right centre back because he can be at least on that right hand side then. And if he needs to step forward and go forward, then he can. Switching ball out to Dembele. Was that Laird? Oh, that was Laird. It usually is Dembele, and it should be Dembele on that left hand side. Yeah, it feels like it's hard work when we're always working the ball forwards. It's because we don't need to work it forward with the players we've got, in my opinion. I think we just need to just go for it, really. Like Dembele is quick as anything, and we're trying to play him slower. That's my view on it, at least. As usual, it's painful to watch. We're really poor. I don't think we've started too badly. It's a slow one, that's for sure. Which can be quite painful to watch, but yeah. We just need to be more attacking, more fast, and player out here on the right's got loads of space. Cutting in on this left-hand side, and then Laird manages to stick a foot out. I was caught in no man's land. How long did it take for him to get back, honestly? Amir into the middle. Ref's in the fucking way, but we managed to get the ball back. Bakuna doing a little bit of a tricksy skill to get away from the player. He's done really well there, to be fair, and he's kept hold of the ball fantastically. Fair play to him. He's lost the ball eventually, though. Philogene with a good challenge. Sunjic going in a bit wildly there. Shouts for a free kick, nothing given. Bakuna with a nice little bit of skill to get the ball away. 2-0 Coventry now, bloody Nora. Yeah, Rotherham look cut adrift, don't they? Shame as well, because there's a fan who always drops in on Matchday vlogs who always comments on it. So I kind of feel a bit sorry for him, actually. Must be painful watching your team lose every week. Definitely, it's the way it feels for the Blues, that's for sure, even though we don't always get relegated at the end of the season. Most other teams look more confident, just flow much better, don't they? Yeah, I agree with that. I think there is a confidence issue, but I think that's down to the way we do play. We just got to play quicker. I think we can play quicker. I think they're more adapted to playing quicker as well, rather than slower. And trying to have bursts of energy in this slower possession-based team isn't working. Philogene on this left-hand side, he's got a bit of a chance. He's not taking it first time, but it's blocked on the second time. Across the box, James clears it. Philogene again. Building here now. Carvalho into Seri. Oh, come on, Blues. We need to stay tight here. Back out to his left-hand side. Here's Giles and then out for a corner for Hull. Well defended from Cody Drama. Done well on this right-hand side. It's about the third time I've said that now, so I'll stop saying it. Yeah, when they do play the hard ball, they look confident, but so often they turn the other way and from the tricky pass. Interesting, yeah. Corner swung in, and it's into the back of the net, and Hull are a goal up. And after all the pressure, it is paid off in the end. Goal from Tufan, the Turkish player from Turkey, of course. Fucking hell. My commentary is as bad as our defending for that goal. What are we doing there, honestly? It's like everybody seems to just swarm in at the back post. Shocking defending, really, from Blues. Swung in towards the back post. There's someone holding onto his shirt as well. It does take a touch off Tufan. The headers from Greaves. Just gets higher than everybody. Nobody's following him in. It's like 3 players on one attacker there. It's like Dizel's got hold of somebody's shirt. Greaves is coming in behind, and then Hull Tufan just taps it into the empty net. Very poor that from Blues, really. It's not been the greatest start. Now you consider that we've gone a goal behind. For the love of God, Leeds beat Stoke like you'd beat us, because that is the one I'm most worried about. Because obviously they go above us if they win tonight. 1-0 to Hull inside 25 minutes. Are we asking to get relegated? Well, we're definitely doing that. We are definitely doing that. We need to be careful, that's for sure. It was handball. I don't know. It looked like it come off his chest, really. Yeah, we are pretty shit at from set pieces, definitely. Does look like he put in his with his hand. Don't know. It looks like the top of his. It looks like his chest here. I can't really remember now. I've not seen that. Another defeat. Is there any way out of this run? Can't defend if we tried. I mean, we've only won 3 games at this season away all season, so it's like, yeah, it's not going to come in a very tricky game tonight, is it? Yeah, exactly the same goal as the fourth one on Saturday. Too many people marking no one or just pulling shirts. It's not defending, that is. Giving them the ball, giving the ball back, playing poor and awful lineup. Let's see another angle of the handball. Yeah. I just think it's poor marking, really, because Tufan, whether he hands it in or not, which I don't think he does, I think it's more of a chess for me. I'll have to look it back, of course, but there's still nobody following him in. 3-0 Coventry now. Flipping. It's mental, that is. Rotherham are really in the shit. Ian says, shit team selection. What's going on? No Stansfield, no Miyoshi, Pritchard. Pathetic, yeah. And obviously, Sung Ho, he says, the Korean bloke. I think I'm just going to refer to him as Sung Ho now because I honestly, there's so many other people who are saying his first name is Peck. I can't, I just call him Sung Ho. Dembele cutting in on this left hand side, trying to get at the defenders. He stopped in the end. It's a little bit better. It's what I'd like to see from him more often, but in recent weeks, he's not been doing that quite a lot. Derek says nearly 60 years of blue nose. God, it's bloody depressing at times. I hear that, mate. My granddad always tells me, because he watches these as well. So a little shout out to my granddad. He says, they're always going to let you down, son. So don't get your hopes up. Oh God. Problem is, it will always come as if we play so passively. That is true. I agree with that. Too many gaps, mismarking, terrible defending. Yeah, a few people still asking where we can watch it. It's on Sky. It's on Hull's website, Blues website. It is behind a paywall, but yeah, that's all I know about it. James trying to find Dembele there. Oh, Laird, sorry. Again, I thought it was Dembele. It should be Dembele on the left. Not Ethan Laird. Definitely not Ethan Laird. It should be Ethan Laird on the right. Although Cody Drama has played well so far, so I'll give him that. And I've said that for the 5th time now. Yeah, Ollie makes a good point, actually. Everything seems so open. Pressing not good enough. Midfield is poor without the subs we need. It's a good point, actually, because I thought Dembele, even though he's still not back to his best, when he came on the other day, was pretty decent. Made a little bit more of an impact. I think it's the midfield for most people. Defence is because we've got injuries, but yeah. And Stansfield, it feels weird to drop him. Very weird. Unless he's got an idea to bring him off. But there again, are we leaving that too late then? I really don't know. I do worry about the number of changes every game. I agree with you, Chris. Yeah, because the thing is, and this is going way back, I know, but like with McLeish, when in the Premier League times, the reason we were playing so consistently is because we had such a consistent lineup. And for me, I can remember that team like so off the cuff. That's like I know it immediately, and with other great teams, you know their team immediately, and that's why they win so many games. And Blues, we just like. Sometimes Ethan Laird's at left back. Sometimes Jordan James is out on the left, and it's very little consistency to it. And then we're dropping players in and out, and yeah, and I don't think we haven't even played that bad, to be honest. We've played a little bit slow, but we've not done terribly. It's not like how we played against Leeds on New Year's Day. Dean says if we lose tonight, Saturday's a cup final. Only Blues could get some great owners and get relegated. That is so true. Well, we did that actually. When Karen Brady and David, oh fucking hell, that was close. That was good. A good header in the end. To be fair, from Iwo, although he wasn't on his toes to read the situation at first. We did get relegated when Sullivan and Gold first came in their first season, so history could repeat itself. I hope it doesn't, because I've seen a few people. I won't mention their names, and I've spoken to a few people who says, "Let's get relegated." And every single time, I always shake my head at it, because you have no idea. Particularly because you remember like how badly relegation was in 2011. It's just the worst ever, honestly, because the worst thing about it is, particularly being in League One, you're going to have to get promoted from a very tough division and then promoted into a division that's just a shit again. So whoever's up for getting relegated, I just disagree with you, in my opinion. Yeah, I think that's Sunjic is being booked, or is that James? I think it's Sunjic. If anybody's got their bets in for that. 1-0 leads, thank God. That's a relief. Yeah, it's Sunjic, yellow card. If anybody's put a bet on that, well done. Yeah, definitely don't want relegation. It does nothing for you. It doesn't, and there's no guarantee you'll come back. If anything, it's just more of a damaging thing. And every time people say it to me, I'm just like, you don't want it. You just don't want it. It's the worst feeling in the world. Literally, death, taxes, relegation is at the top of it. It's the fucking worst defeat you ever can suffer in your life, honestly, because there's nothing to celebrate about it. Holler back in on this left hand side. I was trying to get back, and he does well, to be fair to him. He keeps up with Giles. My pronunciation tonight is absolutely shocking. Chris asks thoughts on Tyler Roberts. Waste of space so far, to be honest with you, mate. I haven't seen him do anything. I know he's back from an injury, and I was quite impressed with him at the preseason and the opening day against Swansea. He looked quite tidy, quite neat on the ball. Since he's come back from injury, he's looked like Isaac Vassell, honestly. He's just not done anything. In swinger from the corner, Bakuna gets the ball away. It was a much lesser cross than the first one. Dembele with the ball out and manages to keep hold of it despite a bit of a challenge from the whole from Omir there. Jaden Philogene gets the ball into Morton there. Seri with the ball. Oh, and Dembele can't keep hold of it. Roberts can't get onto it either. Yeah, someone who's got his German club relegated into the third league this year. I second that. It's nice to have you back on, Phil. It was interesting having a chat with you the other night. Yeah, relegation is just the worst. It is. You can't get over it for literally like weeks afterwards. There's nothing to celebrate about it. When somebody passes away, then at least you can celebrate their life and remember the fond memories. When you get relegated, there's nothing. There's nothing to be happy about. You're like, oh, we're in fucking League One next year. Just if you're up for this relegated and we'll come back stronger thing, just remember we're going into League One if that's the case. And I'm definitely not saying we're going to get relegated. It's fucking tight as it is right now, and I definitely think that there are 3 worse teams than us. But we really need to be careful, and we need to get a goal here. So Nuch on the right hand side, he's got James in the middle and Tyler Roberts at the back stick. Can't find anyone, and the ball's sort of been deflected. It's not gone out for a corner, unfortunately, though. What? Oh, don't tell me Stoke have equalised. Don't you dare. I see. If Stoke can equalise against Hull, against Leeds, how can we not equalise against Hull? No, don't tell me they've equalised. Who's worse than us, says Roger. I don't know. I think Stoke are worse than us. I think Huddersfield are worse than us. Rotherham are already down, in my opinion. Sheffield Wednesday as well. I don't know. Maybe somebody else might get drawn into it as well. If Blackburn don't win tonight, they might be in a bit of trouble. Relegation is worse than death, says Tommy Castle. Bakuna shot. Oh, has that gone up for a corner? No. This is what my life has come to. Just fucking, just literally praying for a corner. Still 1-0 lead. Thank goodness for that. I don't know. Don, mate, you're playing you're getting my heart rate going. I know that lazy he is now. I've just seen his profile picture. Mate, you've never been relegated. How would you know? You support Man United. I know you think that not finishing in the top 4 is worse than relegation. It's not, mate. relegation is the worst thing you have ever suffered. It's 4-0 Coventry now, apparently. It's not come up on my score just yet. It's good work from the outside here. Don't out me on here. Oh, God. Mate, it was going to happen, honestly. This is it's the way we go about things, this is. How is Omir Turkish Messi? He's done well, to be fair, so far. He's been quite tidy on the ball. He's playing on the right, I think, though. He's coming on this right-hand side. Do you think Rooney is to blame for our position? You know what? How do I phrase this? I don't know how I feel about Rooney anymore. I still blame him for a lot. I still think he was far too stubborn on a lot of his decisions, which has put us in a bad way. I think some of the injuries we've picked up in other games previous before Rooney left might have been a bit of a thing for that. Blues, I've got a bit of attack on here. Laird, can't find anybody in the middle. Yeah, I mean, my video that I made about Rooney when he got sacked, I still in behind. Roberts, come on, it's a chance for 1-1 here. Is he on? No, he's not. He's offside. Oh, fucking bollocks. I thought we had a chance there. Linesman's got his flag up. We'll have a look, see if it's onside. He nearly misses it as well, you know. Does end up in the back of the net. He's still not got his first goal. We obviously can't see the offside for that, can we? Because the fucking camera angle's not showing it. We can't see it from there. It would show us a proper angle, for goodness sake. He does look offside, to be fair to him. But there again, I would actually I'd like to know rather than just seeing a camera angle from behind and the same camera angle when he's off camera. So that's helpful. Yeah, do I think Rooney's to blame for our position? Short answer, yes. But also, we haven't improved since he left. That's kind of where I'm coming for. It's just like we've not shown he was the reason, you know what I mean? Because like we were sixth before, we got a new manager in, and we've not gone and, you know, gone back to at least trying to get back to that position since then. So yeah, I think some of the players might be a little bit to blame because of their recent performances. But yeah, Holler in this left hand side again. They're definitely challenging this bit here now. The shot from distance. It's come off the post and Ruddy got a good hands of that. Easily could have been a second for all that. Drifting in on this left hand side quite easily there. I think it's Iwu that's the thing though, because I think Drama's doing the right thing in staying tight there. He's obviously been sold there, to be fair, but Iwu's just not reading the play when he comes across, and then he's leaving a lot in behind him. So it's then a good shot from Tufan, who's taking the shot on. It's a good save from Ruddy, to be fair to him. Confidence has been shredded. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Offside wouldn't have been given if it was Hull. Yeah, it definitely wouldn't have been given if it was Villa. That's for sure. They get away with shit decisions all the time. That's a great ball again. Omir in behind. Laird trying to stick with him. He does, to be fair to him. Well done. Back out to Tufan. Into Philogene on this left-hand side again. They're trying to find him a way to get the shot off, and I think he's going to get it eventually, whether he scores from it or not. There's only a matter of time because Iwu and Drama, they're not tight enough, in my opinion. They need to be closer together. Eustace shouldn't have got a sack in the first place. Yeah, I completely agree. I just don't understand the reasoning behind it on the pitch. I got it as a marketing move. Maybe behind again here on this left-hand side. He's offside, though. I get Rooney's appointments as a marketing strategy, you know, because when he comes in, you know, players are going to be more interested to work with him. But on the pitch, you know, unless he's doing like, and you know, because Eustace, he wasn't playing particularly amazing football, you know. But I just still don't get it, you know. And I've never got those weird sackings anyway, with like from Monk to Eustace to Rowett and everybody. I can never get it. So we just need to stop doing that. We need to stop pressing the self-destruct button, which is a phrase I used a lot in that time. The time of happening, not that time in history. Dembele turns off him. Tyler Roberts with a chance to shoot straight at the keeper. Should do better there. He tries to side foot it. I don't know why he takes it on his left instead, but he might not favour his left a little bit that way. Decent play from Dembele. Highlights won't show. Getting relegated to League One isn't an option. Completely agree. That would be a total disaster. It's absolutely ridiculous that anyone would think that's a good thing to happen. I don't even want to contemplate it. I completely agree with you, Richard. And I always think that when people say that to me, it's just like, no, it can't be. Like, it's just, you've got to remember how bad it is when you do get relegated. Almir on this right-hand side cutting in. His shot is way over the bar. That's a little bit of a let-off, really. He had a good opportunity to find the target, at least there. Yeah, it would have been better to have Rossini. I completely agree, yeah. I don't know. It's just Rooney was the bigger brand to get in at the time, really, which I kind of got it. And Cook obviously has good relationships with him. And again, had it worked, it would have been fantastic, but it was not going to. It just was too. It was just too. It was too soon, really, to put him in charge. We needed to have gotten somewhere if he was going to be getting there. We are struggling, says George. I heard a rumour that Rooney once was drunk once at the training ground and Tyler Roberts found him asleep. It's a rumour. It's a rumour. I wouldn't want to get into libelous territories by saying my opinions on that. This went from the best to the worst this season. Yeah, I completely agree with you. Chats in the woods. That isn't one of those innuendos that Mark Goldbridge always gets caught on with, does he? It better not be. Trying to understand why Roberts up front instead of proven goals. Yeah, I would prefer to have Scott Ogan up front than Tyler Roberts right now. That's how much of a disappointment he's been in this game so far. Team selection dooms us tonight. We need fighters and to include Dembele, whose only value is a winning team beyond me. Oh, James here on the right hand side, doing his best. Sonic into Dembele, who's in the centre. He's found Laird on the left-hand side. It's about three players sort of near the box. Dembele's going to have to go on his own. He's taking it inside. Tyler Roberts on the spin. Left-footed shot straight into the defender. Buchanan back out to Ethan Laird. A few more players in the box this time. If he can pick one out, he's gone for the cross. It's gone straight into Allsop's hands. Keeper collects it very simply. Yeah, bang average player. Tyler Roberts, says Ian. I was a little bit excited for him when he first arrived. I thought if he can stay off being injured, then he might be all right for us. But since he's just come back, he's not actually shown any of that. So that's been a real disappointment. How much added time, if there's going to be any? To be honest, there's not really been much stoppage in the game. Would prefer it if there isn't any added time because we do look like a little bit shaky at the back. Although Cody Drummond does well. I'm not going to say he's done well again, although I kind of have already. Villagine wins the ball back off Sunjic, and then Carvalho on the left-hand side here. Cutting inside. They're moving the ball nicely. There's only a minute added on. Why even add it on? Drama gets it away. Carvalho was steaming in there, to be fair. How much do you reckon we'll sell James in the transfer window? I don't want to sell James. That's the frustrating thing, but we are going to have to. So I would get a good price. I get a West Brom price for him. One they were trying to do with Berahino a couple of years ago. Well, a couple of years ago, about 10 years ago now. Yeah, we shouldn't just give him away for 4 million. That's why I was very upset when that came out. That he could be going for Atalanta for about 4 million. Yeah, just seen Blues are on 38. Trouble on the horizon. It's what happens when you don't win games and other teams around you start winning them. I mean, last Saturday was like terrible for results, wasn't it? This will be the last sack to the half, so I'm trying to keep on top of things here. Swung in and cleared. It should be half time now, ref. Come on. There we go. Half time. Hull City 1, Blues 0. Very disappointing first half. One that I will not be looking back on in fond memories. I don't think we started too badly. We just didn't really kick on from anything, really. We just needed to have a bit more of a attacking threat, and we just didn't have that. So, yeah, it's a valued halftime score, I think. Just quickly add this into the thing here. And then back to 45. Trying to work everything at the same time here. But yeah, get your thoughts and thoughts on the game so far. And here's a very, very quick word from our sponsors, Voxy. This video is brought to you by Voxy, the pay-as-you-go mobile network that gives you unlimited social media for as little as £10 a month. Sign up today using the link in the description to stop eating your data away while on the move. Voxy has got you covered, with unlimited social media, video, and music, all with 5G ready in every Voxy plan. And you'll also get a free £20 PayPal, Just Eat, or Amazon voucher, so be sure to sign up today. Now, back to the video. So yeah, half time, Hull City 1, Blues 0. Not a very good first half, very flat, very dull. Didn't start particularly too badly. But we just haven't kicked on, and Hull have really just gotten into the flow, really, and probably are capitalising on the home fans and everything. Ian says, Venus, get in, throw a few teacups around, get the hairdryer out, and get the players on who should have started in the first place. Yeah, I agree with that. We do need a bit of a Alex Ferguson type figure with some of those players in particular. Would be good to see what they would be like. Disappointing, says Mick. Done very little. Got to be some changes for second half. Get your thoughts on who you think would make some subs you would make at half time. Hull City are in the chat as well. Bloody Nora. You're bad when your opposite team are coming in and mauling you like the Tigers they are. Zava read some other comments. Get Dembele and Sunjic off. Yeah, I don't know about Sunjic, although he's on a booking, isn't he? Dembele he needs to be on the left. That's the thing about him. Like he's a winger. He's not an attacking midfielder. He's definitely not a striker. That's for sure. Stick him out on the left and stick him as far out on the left as well as you can, because everything I've seen of him before he even joined Blues as well, he was absolutely dynamite on that left-hand side when he was like up by the byline where he could just nick the ball past the other player and then get in behind them. And that's exactly what he was doing well for us. And now we're hinging him. And don't get me wrong, he's not been great in these last few weeks. He's definitely not been great. And I get why people are upset with him when he doesn't track back. But he does need to play in his right position. And same for other players as well. Like Stansfield should play up front. Maybe he shouldn't play by himself, of course, and he definitely shouldn't play out on the wing because that's not his position. But then also like Jordan James, why is he on the left? Playing through the middle, that's where he's best. That's where he's got most of his goals this season. It's where he's been most effective. It's that chance that we really need to realise the fact that, he just is that player. And there's so many other players. Ethan Laird's at left back. I get it, we have to sort of switch certain players around, but we've got a left back on the pitch. We do. We need to just play it simple, really. Should have started Pack over Sunjic and started Miyoshi over Dembele, maybe. Yeah, perhaps. They are showing the highlights for the goal, actually. I do want to check if it's not offside, handball. Although it could be offside. I don't know, actually. I haven't seen that. Show me the fucking replay. Stansfield and Pack on for Sunjic and Roberts. A lot of people saying Sunjic off. Suppose so. That it does make sense with him being on a booking. Oh, it doesn't show in the replay. For goodness sake. If anybody's got a clip on Twitter, refer me to it, because I didn't see it at the time. I was too busy changing the score. Had Venus not been in charge, would things be better now? Maybe. I don't know. He's not a bad coach, I don't think. I don't know. It's just maybe where we are at the moment of the team. But there again, his selection's bad. So, yeah, I don't know. Whether Mowbray would have picked this team, I don't think so. I think he would have kept Stansfield in the team and Sung Ho and everybody. Roberts off. Yeah, definitely Roberts. A lot of people are saying Roberts off, that's for sure. Agreed. Can't work out why he doesn't get played left wing. It's a lot of players as well. I think the thing is that we have a proper left winger. I don't think we have a proper right winger though. That's the thing. We're playing Bakuna out there tonight, which he can play on that right hand side, and he has played there a few times quite well. But we haven't got that like certified player there yet. I don't know about that offside really. I know it's coming back for the Roberts goal, disallowed goal. Sorry, he does like the little coming back and forth, which obviously it is offside. But I don't know. I don't know whether he is offside. There's not a good enough camera angle to show me really. Should really be 2-0 down really with that chance on the edge of the box. Ruddy got down, done well. Bottom line is there's a few bright sparks, but none of them are on the pitch today. Interesting point, yeah. I definitely think Miyoshi and Stansfield should be on after seeing that first half. I think the thing is, though, it's all in hindsight. Do you know what I mean? Like, he puts this team out tonight, Venus, and he thinks, well, they'll give it a go, see if it works. And if it works, everybody doesn't complain, does they? So it's just one of those, I think. But after seeing it now, definitely need to make some subs. I love some people's comments. They're fantastic. Bakuna and Drama have been the only good players. Whole midfield has been crap and attacking's been shocking. Yeah, we've had hardly any chances at all, apart from a deflected shot wide early in the game, and then Tyler Roberts' goals offside. How blues would it be to blow and go down this season after all the positives with the owners? Exactly like we got relegated right after the Carling Cup. Telling you, you have a good high and then a terrible low. It's absolutely devastating. Do not want it happening. Square pegs in round holes. Some strange positioning today. Very good analogy, Richard. I like it. It is handball. Sky Sports have said. Oh, well, that is annoying then. So we could at least go into the break at just at level. We've had some dodgy decisions at Hull a couple of times, though, haven't we? We've had some strange times there as well, with the goalposts being sawn down to reach the proper height, things and everything. Very strange. Sunyuch works hard, but too easily passed by due to his lack of physicality. Interesting, yeah. I think he gets passed by quite a lot. I don't know whether that's due to his physicality. I think that's due to his positioning, in my opinion. He just doesn't read the play very well. He goes chasing in sometimes, and when in reality, he should probably just like go slowly and then let him turn, because just the way he is on the pitch. Like, he does it very far forward sometimes, and then he goes like tearing in, and then the player turns and beats him, and then he's got the whole length of the pitch to run. Rather, it would have been better just to keep everybody here and everything, but that's just the way he reads the game sometimes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. Sat back most of the half, no ideas up front, completely agree. Try and get a few more recent comments. Back four doesn't look comfortable either. I don't think it would have tonight, to be honest. Bit of a rotation with injuries and everything. Darren Carter says on commentary he's a yard offside. I think you're referring to the Tyler Roberts one there. Or maybe not, I don't know. Dembele needs to stop taking half a team on, go past, give a few, make your run. He would have more shots. Another game at Hull, another goal that shouldn't have counted. Yeah, I mean the one out. It was the Bowyer season, I think it was. That one's just like the most obvious one in the in the game, really. I know the linesman's on the. Is he on the other side? Yeah, so maybe that's probably the reason why he didn't see it, but no, I still didn't like it. Anybody else feeling like we're just sliding too far to recover? Writing on the wall, says Chris. I hope you're wrong, but I kind of get what you mean. It's weird. It's the strange team lineups, I think, for me, are a little bit worrying at the moment. But yeah, strange team. Bakuna too many tricks, giving the ball away. Dembele too weak. Everyone giving the ball away and putting pressure on the defense all the time. Standard of officiating in the championship is criminal. Honestly, it's just terrible. It's because they're trying to be. I think it's just trying too hard. If they just were more quicker on the whistle, I think they would put a lot of things right. But yeah, I'm not going to tell referees how to do their job, but I am at the same time. I do also need to charge my laptop up. Oh, it's already in there. Robert's saying the goal was offside. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it's all good. Just shows they should have been fucking on the ball a bit more. James has been off the pace. Wouldn't be surprised to see Pritchard coming on, missing Stansfield's energy. I don't know. I just think James has been played at the wrong position. You could bring Pritchard on maybe, but would you bring him? Would you not bring him Miyoshi instead? No striker. This is what happens. I'd bring in Sung Ho and Stansfield for Sunjic and Roberts. Then 60 minutes bring in Miyoshi and Fabaka. That sounds like a good plan. Actually, I think you could get behind that. Our goal was not offside. Their goal was scored by their hand. This is JMF Aquatics. Dembele is playing with 10 men. Or yeah, that's part of one question. James is wasted on the left of midfield, 100%. Needs to play through the middle. I mean, it feels weird that we have to point these things out so many times as Blues fans, particularly this season. I don't even think we have got that bad of a team. To think the team we had last season compared to the team we've got this season, fully fit as well. So the fully fit team last season compared to the fully fit team this season. Like, surely we must finish higher than we did last season. Like, we're on course to finish lower at the moment, but fucking hell, like, we've got some great players in there and we're just not performing. Even when we've, I get it. Like, we've not played the right team tonight, but still, like, I don't really understand how we're playing worse than we were last season. We're not that bad of a team. I definitely don't think. Sounds like a plan, but we've got four games in 10 days. Perhaps, yeah, maybe you might be looking for a few players to rest, but there again, we need wins. Simple as that, really. Hollow 100% technically better than us. Why do we not have this as a team? What happens in training? I don't know. I still don't think we're properly set up for a possession-based team. I think we're a counter-attacking team all day. For the players we've got, and the players that Hull have got, they're working the system that suits them individuals as a team. So I think we need to do the same for us. We need to just play more faster pace football, which we were doing at points in the season, which were getting us very convincing wins. 2 games in Huddersfield and West Brom. We played those both games as we should have with that team, and we absolutely blitzed it. Dembele, if he passed a lot more and made his runs, could be a good player. Just try to take everyone on. Maybe, I don't know. I would definitely say that with Bakuna, although he does do quite a lot of passing, but just a lot of the tricks with it at the same time. But yeah, I don't know about Dembele. Should we have bought in temporary manager while Mowbray's on his while he's off? Nah, I don't think so. It feels just like a bit of another change for the team to have, and you probably could just put Venus in. Although it is quite a long time, to be fair. But, you never know what's going to happen. He might make a swift recovery or whatever and then come straight back in, or he might need a bit more. So, it's going to be a difficult one to judge. On paper, a better team for sure. But some look like they can't be arsed running for the badge. I don't know. I think they're all trying hard. I just don't think they're up to the standards at times, really. It's kind of strange. It's kind of strange, though, because I think we are good enough to do that. Is the stream working still? And tell me it's stopped. No, it looks like it's be working. 20th at least, if results stay as they are. Worse than last season. We finished 17th last season. I've got such a better team, in my opinion, too. Hull spent a fortune in the transfer window. Yeah, fair enough. I think that probably pays off, and to be fair. Longella one for James sounds crazy, but it could work. I haven't played in a while, that's to be fair. Again, though, I put Buchanan at left back and Laird at right centre back. Iwo at left centre back. It's closer to their positions they're used to, aren't they? Dembele's just lazy, don't like tracking back, and that affects us massively. Maybe. I definitely get why people are upset with it, but whether it affects us, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I definitely see it in him. He's not been great lately, and it's a shame because I'm a big fan of his. I see us as just trying to survive to the end of the season, and then it'll be up to Mowbray to fortify the team and stamp his brand on the squad in the summer. Just Just in my opinion. I know I'll get the flat for it, says Chris. I don't know, maybe. We've done it before, haven't we, to be fair to us? James and Sonic off. They're bound to make a foul second half and already on yellows. Yeah, I probably agree with that. You could put Miyoshi and Pack on as well. Way too much chopping and changing game to game. No consistency for the squad. Zero leadership. Where are the Maros Robos? The squad is bereft of any leadership on the field. Yeah, I agree. Interesting thing that I saw the other day actually is Dion Sanderson captaincy material. That's what I saw. Somebody put. Put your thoughts and suggestions to that in the comments. A lot of people are changing their minds on him lately. But yeah, where's Bielik? Bielik's injured. He's got a torn abdominal muscle, and I think he'll be out for quite a while. To be fair, switch back to this now. Teams are back out for the second half. We need a big half here. To be fair to us, we need to get at them, get Dembele chasing after them, and if there's somebody in the middle, give it to him. If not, go for goal. Stop pissing about with it. Basically. Blues kicking from right to left, Hull kicking from left to right. Second half, big second half. Could it decide the season, this one? Who knows? And we're underway. George Hall seems to be out for ages. PPL had high hopes. Hope he gets some time. Fingers crossed. You don't want to rush players like him back though, because he's a bit with the injury he's got, it could be a bit risky. Dion needs to be stripped of his captaincy. Someone like Pack should take over. Interesting. Is he a captain material though? Because I don't imagine he speaks much English from just arriving, and also being a captain. I don't know. It's interesting at least. Anyway, yeah, second half underway here at the MKM Stadium. Live reaction here on Blues Focus. Be sure to get your comments and thoughts into the chat. I'll be trying to respond to as many as possible. Definitely should be playing direct counter attack. We have the players to do that. Yeah, completely agree. Thought that for a while. Hull cutting in on this left hand side. Could be a point with Sanderson. Just don't know who else would be fit for the role. Could bring someone in the summer, to be fair. We could get like a proper captain, you know what I mean? Somebody who's got bags of experience and everything. Someone that Mowbray's worked with before as well and always spot on and everything. I don't know whether if you know anybody Mowbray's worked with, hit us up. No, stick it in the chat. Be interesting to have a think about that. Gardner for Sunjic protecting to centre halves. Pack Miyoshi and James. Oh, ball crossed in. That was not an easy clearance actually. Carvalho shot way over in the end. Yeah, Collins comments. Gardner for Sunjic protecting two centre halves. Sungho and Miyoshi on for James and Bakuna. Feel like it could be a game for Duke. Put some muscle in up top. I agree with that actually. Whether you bring both Duke and Stansfield on actually might be worth a shout because we do have 5 subs nowadays as well, don't we? So yeah, we could still keep on 3. James has been muscled off the ball a bit too easily there. Drama's won it back though, well read. Tyler Roberts keeps it up and does well. Gets it back into Drama. Drama can have a bit of a run down this right hand side. He's not got any support though. Everybody's either ahead of them behind a player or behind him. Dembele's touch is poor, but sort of keeps hold of it, and he's lost it in the end and complains to the referee. He's not going to win that, never. What keeper would you like to see us bring in the summer? Somebody like, it's very specific. I've not got anybody in particular in mind, but somewhere between, that sort of 25 to 30 sort of age bracket where he's just about right for a goalkeeper. I don't know. Maybe I wouldn't be against bringing up like a League One keeper because they can be quite good to bring in sometimes. Dembele's won it back here. He's lost out on it though, pretty much immediately. Wouldn't be surprised to see Pritchard as captain. It's worth a shout, maybe. Obviously, we did get him for a steal, so it'd be interesting to see what he could bring in. I just don't know with this midfield we've currently got whether he'd be right for it. But not many people saying in the chat that they would keep Sanderson as captain. Interesting, that is. I think a lot of people have changed their mind on that. Yeah, Dave Reynolds says Pritchard could get captain if he gets a few games in. Interesting, no one said that they want to keep Sanderson as captain, though. I just think it was weird that he was put in charge when he's only 23 as a captain, really. So it's a bit of an interesting one. Philogene down this left-hand side now for Hull, trying to get the ball in the box. It's out for a corner. Iwu across this time. AJS says, long live Hogan. How he's managed to stay in this squad isn't as long as he has is remarkable. Him and Burke is up top is what we need. God, we would not be in front if they were on the team so far. Fucking hell. Ruddy came for that ball. It didn't come to anything. No early goals in the other games so far. Blues have got a free kick here, though. I think that was Dembele or Laird on this left-hand side, winning the free kick. It was Ethan Laird. Just got the ball round. Probably could even argue that's a yellow card, really. Don't know, though. And we've played it short. Why have we played it short? We had a good chance to put it forward. Oh, and Dazell's nearly lost it. He's done well there, to be fair. Fucking lucky, that is. Why don't we put the ball in the box? Why can we never put the ball in the box? That's another thing as well. Bielik captain when he comes back. I would like Bielik as captain. He's just always so fucking injured, isn't he? It's just like... The thing is, like, a captain just needs to be, like, bulletproof. A good captain, and it's never going to happen, is Lukas Djukovic. Because he's not a first-team player, in my opinion, anymore. But he's a perfect captain choice because he never gets injured. He's just not up to the standards as he was when he was like with Adams a couple of seasons ago or the seasons after. Like Djukovic is a perfect captain. If he was a centre back, he would be the captain. Do you know what I mean? He's like, there's no way of anything else. Like that's the thing. Because like with Paul Robinson, never injured, always in the team, perfect captain material. That is. That's the type of person we need. We need a person who's just like invincible because Duke is, he's never injured. Lukas Djukovic is. Blues have lost it again. Fuck's sake. Play simple. That's a dive, to be fair, actually. Ollie says Burke and Hogan's not a bad bet, to be honest. What do we have to lose anyway? I don't know. This game. Maybe a couple of more in the future if we don't kick into gear. Oh, Roberts could get the keeper. He's got a throw. He should have at least got a touch on that ball, in my opinion, though. And we've lost it. Fuck's sake. How have we lost it so easily? Philogene now tears down this left-hand side. Nobody's back. Only two players back and Dazelle on Philogene. Tufan out to Coyle on this right-hand side. They've got a few players loaded in the box. James as well, to be fair, to stand him up. And then Sunjic can come away. Bakuna's got it. He's got two ahead of him in Dembele and Roberts. Don't go long. Don't go long. You're not going to get it into them. Well done. He's gone a bit further. Now he's got it into Roberts. You can give it back to Bakuna if you can. That's a good move, that is. Need a few players forward. We've only got four or so forward with Bakuna. Dembele into Roberts. Nice play. Can try and find James. He can pull it back to Bakuna. He's not gone free. Should have put it with Bakuna. And then into the box where nobody is. Give it Bakuna. The play opened up perfectly. Just give it there. Wasn't a bad move, that, from Blues, actually. Just didn't find it at that point. It's like Roberts is there and the two players move out the way and then Bakuna's literally like that pass next. 1-0 Millwall against Blackburn. I think that is a better result at the moment. Kind of. It doesn't really matter because both of them are. Are they technically above us, or is that 30? Oh, 39. I think that's okay for us at the moment. I'm not too sure. I'm trying to keep my eye on the game. Philogene's done a Rabona cross, bloody hell. It's the last thing we need. A fucking ex-Villa player scoring a fucking Rabona goal. And we've lost it again. Fuck's sake. Just keep it. Seri tries to play it through. Spins out to the left-hand side. We're getting outplayed here now. There's a goal incoming here, in my opinion, for Hull. We need to stay very, very tight. Philogene cutting on this left-hand side. It's taking a bit of a deflection corner for Hull. Blues always lets my bet down. Why on earth would you do that? Have you no idea what Blues are like? As soon as you put any bit of hope into them, boof, goes the other way. Literally, you can think that about anything about the Blues. I'll be doing all right this season. Yeah, I think we'll get a few points. Boof, 18th. Yeah, I'll put a 3-1. We're only playing Hull, you know. We're only playing like Chesterfield in the FA Cup third round. You know, they'll win that game. We'll put like a little 3-1 on 2-0 Chesterfield. It's never happened, but it probably will happen in the future, to be fair. Corner comes to nothing. Ethan Laird just gets it away. Dembele trying a bit too much in this corner here. Don't lose it out for a fucking another corner. And he has. Oh, you idiot. What are you doing? Just clear the ball. Is it a corner or is he... No, it isn't. It's a goal kick. Fucking Keith Stroud, honestly. I know why Jack hates him now, actually. Because he points for a corner, like, that way, corner. And then it's suddenly goal kick. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I saw then. And we've lost it again. Philogene. Oh, God. We managed to scramble something out of that. And then Ruddy keeps it in play for preventing it from going for a corner. We genuinely cannot hold on to the ball here. We've lost it about 5 times in a row. Diving in for challenges, rushing on the ball. Terrible positional sense. We're not blocking any space off for players that are running in behind. Well, they're playing very well, to be fair to them, but we're just not doing anything. We need to change. I agree with people in the chat. We need to change. Apparently Wednesday was first half all over our goal. That means they'll score now. Roberts, Bakuna's lost it again. They're too quick on us. We've won a free kick here for literally nothing, but they're pouncing on us every single time. Like the Bakuna's turned and the ball's already gone. So like Roberts here, he plays it into Bakuna, takes it, and he's gone. Like Philogene's already stepped in. He's just like, come on, I'm clicking, nothing's working. And we've lost it again, and Hull can come away with it. We can't do anything at the moment. Yeah, definitely. Rule number 1, don't bet on Blues. Doesn't mean you should bet against the Blues, particularly if you're a Blues fan. Never do that. Just don't ever bet on us. Find something else. Like find some Premier League games to bet on, or some other Championship games. Just don't bet on Blues. Don't do that. And don't bet on Venezuelan football either. Just as a bit of a betting advice as well. Not because I've done that myself, but other certain people in the chat who I'm friends with have done that so far as well. I'm not going to mention any names. Oh, they're coming forward again. On this left-hand side, it's just Giles. He's got 2 players in the box. He's found one of them, nearly. Buchanan does well, to be fair. We haven't even had a chance like that all game. Actually, yeah, Ollie's right, to be fair. Don't bet on Blues unless it's on used to get booked. That is true. That's a guaranteed return, that is. There you go. You won't win much. You probably win like a price for a Freddo nowadays. Blues are finally making some subs. 3, it looks. 4, actually. So Stansfield's coming on for Tyler Roberts. There's also Sung Ho, Pritchard, and Miyoshi, it looked like. So yeah, we need some of that change. Hall, actually. Hall and Sung Ho with Pritchard and Stansfield. It'd be interesting to see who else he brings off. Hopefully all these subs will change the game. If not, probably lose, definitely. Jordan James is coming off for Hall, I think. And then that's the Zell coming off there for Sung Ho. And then I don't know who Pritchard's going to come off for. Bakuna. I thought he was doing okay, actually. So we're going to play Dembele now. 4 changes. Probably won't make any difference, says Ian. Tyler Roberts is whack, says Quattro. Audi Quattro. Yeah, so what's the team then? So we're playing Hall right. Oh no, Bakuna. Oh no, it's not Bakuna, it's Dembele. Why did I see Bakuna run off then? I haven't seen things straight tonight. So it's Hall. Oh bloody hell, they're in again here. Straight over the top, Carvalho and Buchanan steps across well, to be fair to him. So yeah, Hall right, Pack, and then Pritchard, and then Bakuna, and then Stansfield up top. Hopefully Pritchard can give him some service because that's what Stansfield needs, in my opinion. Bakuna trying to press, he's not got anything. Weird that Dazell's come off. Yeah, I agree, actually. I think you probably have kept him on out of all of them. Remember Moa Ramos plays in Tenerife now, ex-Real Madrid and more famously Blues, yes. Never saw him play, actually. It would have been quite good to have seen him. He was a very big keeper. I remember him. Remember watching him warm up against that crazy Coventry game at home. That was interesting, to say the least. As Tom Ross always says, we can always get one decent chance. Not had it yet. It's true. I mean, that's the thing as well. Like Hull have had a good spell here, but like we can change the whole game, and the games can happen like that. If you just get one goal, then you never know. It just suddenly might change. There's an alarm going off. I hope that's not my room. I'll stop that from Buchanan. Bakuna coming away with it. We've lost it there, though. It's a good switch out, that is. Fortunately, all the teams around us, or below us, I probably should say, are all losing. We're just losing as well, though, so we need to be a bit more sure about it. So a win tonight, we can go 17th, which would take us a lot out of the trouble, but it's not going to happen at the moment. We can't even keep the ball. Try to play through Stansfield then. It's just come off his back of his heels. Do you think we turn this one around? Win 2-1? Not at the moment. Definitely not. I can see Hull getting a second, to be honest, actually. The shot blazed over. Somebody's just said Wednesday are winning. Don't get my heart race going. Has he changed the formation? No, definitely not. Shit, they are winning as well. You are fucking joking me. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh no, what's going on? Wednesday are fucking on a roll. Where does that put them now? 36. Does that put them above us? Fucking hell, it does. What's going on? I swear they are. It says green. The goal score hasn't come up yet. Oh, fucking free header in the box again there for Blues. 1-1 between Millwall and Blackburn 2 now. I don't know why my scores aren't updating. 38, yeah. Thank God they're on a lesser goal difference than us, because literally there's 5 teams on 38 points here now. Yeah. So from QPR, who are in 19th, to Sheffield Wednesday in 23rd, they're all on 38. We've got the third highest goal difference, I think, out of all the 5 here. I tell you, we need to fucking win this game now. We're definitely a not lose. A point would at least keep us away of a point shy of it. But Jesus Christ, it is close. I like Daniel's comment there. This is like 4 nail biting emojis. QPR and Wednesday are both in the best form of the bottom half of the league. They definitely are. How many wins is that for Wednesday on the trot now? Is that like 5 on the bounce or something like that? What does it say? fixtures. So they're winning now. They beat Rotherham last week away. They beat Bristol City. They beat Millwall. So that's 4. 4 on the bounce they've won. And they beat us in one of those as well. Well, no, in the 6, sorry, I should say. George Hall getting down this right-hand side. No support. Literally no support at all, apart from Pritchard, who's now been blocked off. He's found Sung Ho, though. If you can find Sun... No options there at all. You can't find Pritchard either, and that's not even going to go... No, it is. It says corner for Blues, at least. Looks like we've gone 4-3-3. We're going to have to try something. We need anything, literally. We could do with a handball being ruled in our favour, that's for sure. It is unbelievably tight now. Literally from... So on 38, 39, 40, 41. There are 4 points between Swansea who are in 15th to 23rd place Sheffield Wednesday. This is going to be an amazing relegation battle. And once again, we're in it. Corner in from Pritchard, Stansfield's header, and it comes off Iwo's face out for a goal kick. It's probably our best chance that hasn't been a disallowed goal so far, actually. That's how poor we've been going forward. Bloody Nora, what's going on here? Problem for Blues is there is another 10 matches to go and Mowbray still won't be back until May. Is he not back to like the final game of the season then? Yeah, I'll show him the highlights back here now. Let's see. Oh, it is. It is handball. It is so handball, in fact. That's a robbery, that is. Lots of greeting and love from Turkey to England. Probably the worst time to say that, as soon as I've just seen the fact that it was such a blatant handball. But fair enough. Nice to have you on the chat, mate. That is such a handball. I can't believe I didn't even see that when it came around first time. What a joke. It's fucking bullshit, that is. Oh, I tell you, these are nervy times now. They really are. We haven't been this close to the relegation zone for quite some time, to be fair. At this point in the season. The definite thing we can't afford to do right now is concede another goal. Because that would then put us on the same goal difference with Stoke, who are currently losing with Leeds. I don't think we can go in the bottom 3 tonight. Technically, we can if Sheffield Wednesday win like 10-0 or something, which is never going to happen. But yeah, we could go maybe just outside. This is really dry. Yeah, it's shockingly bad tonight. It's a worry as well. It really is. 10 games left, or 11 games left, however, now. Villagine, that's a poor shot, that is. It's an incredibly tight league anyway, because from Hull, we're on 59 in 6, down to about, Preston are in 9th on 53, Sunderland are on 47. They're probably closer to the bottom than they are to playoffs now, actually, which is ridiculous to think. 10 points. Yeah, pretty much. So from 10th to about 23rd. There's only about 10 points between them all. It's mental. Ugh, fuck me. Bottom 3 form, 100% is. Last game of the season is probably going to be another Fulham type situation. Well, if it can be a Fulham type situation, we actually stay up, then I wouldn't be against that. But the way we're going at the moment, I don't know where the wins are going to come. And we've got a better team than I think we had last season. And we're playing worse. We're getting worse. Can't make any chances at all. We lose the ball every 5 seconds. Here we go. Come on. Fucking fight. Comes back out to the edge of the box. Here's Buchanan. He's going to take a long shot. What on earth is that? Fuck me. This is a worry. This is. 6 points from the last 7 games and dropping. What are your thoughts on Sanderson's red card and Hill being rejected? Do you think we'll be missed and will we cope without him? Well, we're not coping without him at the moment, but there again, we weren't really doing that great with him. Yeah, it's not a red card, and neither is the whole goal either. I think we need another manager. Mowbray won't be back until the end of the season. Not saying sack Mowbray, of course. Need a new gaffer to come in and touchline. Maybe a Rowett or something like that. Or is Rowett? No, I can't think straight at the moment. I can't remember if he's in the job. Next three matches: Millwall, Borough, and Watford. And well, we drew with Millwall earlier in the season. We lost to Borough and we lost to Watford. So not great so far. Confidence is so low. Yeah. It's not right we lose to a goal scored by a hand, so either we get an equaliser or they score another to make it feel better. Maybe, I don't know, but I'm not up for that sort of conversation at the moment. I want to fucking win. I just still don't know where, like, the team selection is obviously the one tonight, but over the general phase of the season, I don't know how this team is currently in the bottom three, technically on points, not on goal difference, but on points. We can be as far down as 38. So come in on Saturday. If Huddersfield win tomorrow as well, then we will be literally fourth bottom. And if Stoke get a winner, which they're not at the moment, then we could literally be in the bottom three by Saturday. Bloody Nora. Maybe we should have brung Eustace back. I mean, it's just so many people in the comments are just thinking the way I think. It's just like, come on, boys, for fuck's sake. Rooney's fault, says Rob Preston. Yeah. I mean, it is, though, isn't it? I mean, it's we've not done better since, but we would have never been in this situation had he not been put in charge. Oh, bloody Nora, what's going on? Can't get comfortable now. I'm too stressed. There's 20 minutes left. There's 20 minutes left. Is anybody thinking that we're going to get a winner or even an equaliser? Sonya's just gone in for a challenge. Don't know whether it's been... Fuck all in that. Although he's a bit lucky, to be fair, he's on a yellow. Not playing with intent, just going through the motions. Yeah. Why are we playing this sort of team? I think everybody's thinking that way with you, Matthew, to be honest, mate. Maybe we should have brought Monk back, yeah. Can't catch a break, can we, lol? Says Darren. Reflect Sun, you should be lucky there. It looked like it, at least, yeah. Definitely on the yellow. Does nobody else think, though, that we're, like, diving in like maniacs, though? Because, like, every single time there's a player close to them, it's like they're almost just like, come on, win the ball. Whereas, like, Stansfield been beat again there. Like, every time everybody's slightly close to them, they're just, like, whipping, trying to get the ball as close as far. It's like, relax. Get the ball away from them when the ball's in reachable distance, rather than just going, It's too much panic on the ball. It's just like, relax. Macuna's got a better idea with it. You know, he definitely has. He's got that calmness to him. We've made a good counter-attack here, and George Hall's in. He's been brought down, and the referee's given nothing. You fucking... You are the same referee for that fucking Watford game as well. You've not even given anything for that. That's definitely a free kick, that is. Straight in behind. Gets the better of him. He's clipped his heels. How's that not a free kick? Fuck's sake, man. I mean, we're clutching at straws with shit like that, but still, that's a foul. Do we get 4 points for a try tonight? Well, Verdini's penalty here a few seasons ago, then maybe. Oh, that's a nice ball. Come on. Oh, I just panicked again. There was lovely play from Pack and Bakuna, that is. And then Pritchard's just not quite alert to it, and he throws something at it which is just wrong. It's just like wrong. That's brilliant play, that is. I've been fairly impressed with Bakuna tonight, and Pack's still looking very tidy on the ball. They've got that calmness about them, in my opinion. Very one-sided refereeing. It's that Keith Stroud who just gave nothing for us against Watford at that time. Oh, we're making a mess of that as well. Oh, Ethan Laird's done an absolute cock-up of that. I was somehow managed to keep it away, and the Carvalho just blazed it. Why is Ethan Laird doing that? He's just like, he's juggling with his feet all the time. It's just like, relax, play the ball clear. There is a push from Philogene, but still, like all the stuff before that, he's sort of like he's got the ball in the air, and it's just needs to reassure himself and then put the ball clear. Panicking like mad. What is that? It's not a clearance. Yeah, there is a bit of a push from Philogene. He should fucking cleared the first one though. How he's not scored tonight? He's had fucking bucket loads of chances. The Hull have had loads of chances. To be fair, but it's lucky that it's only 1-0. Ipswich are losing. Who are Ipswich playing? Bristol City. That's nobody to worry about. Bristol City are fairly far away from us now, aren't they? Yeah. Still making a bit of a chase for the playoffs. Every time I look up, Hull have got the fucking ball, literally. Even in our own penalty box, they've still got their ball. Hull shooting is all... Yeah, it is. I have been a bit surprised by it, to be honest, considering they're 6th in the league. Not been many goals this season, actually. I'm just looking at people's goal differences, and there's nobody who's really chased away with it. Even Leicester, they're on 41 goal difference. They've scored 72 goals, but still, I think with a team like them who've just come down from the Premier League, you'd think they'd be fucking absolutely stonking it. They are in a little bit of trouble. They are winning, of course, which is just obviously put them further ahead now. But yeah, not many people have scored. Not many teams have scored many goals this season. Been a lot of draws as well. Interesting. Not many wins on Blues half either. Fuck's sake. Come on, Pritchard. On the edge of the box. He's got a couple of players to give it to him. He's giving it to Sung Ho. Ball. Oh, cross is terrible. Oh, fuck's sake. And they've gone straight forward as well. That should just be cleared up. Iwo's gone through the back of him. Nothing given. I thought he would have given that, the referee, to be honest. It's like everybody's having a panic attack on the ball, yeah. It's the way I see it quite a lot as well. I do pick up on it. Tonight's just been a very obvious look on that because it's just obviously having the better view of the pitch. Oh, and they've just launched it forward again. Why can't we keep hold of the ball? If we're trying to be a possession-based team and we can't keep hold of the ball, why do we even bother with it? Why don't we just play attacking football, sit deep, and then fucking blast away? That was. Please tell me that isn't just me that thinks that. Like it was working earlier in the season. Why are we not doing that now? Why are we trying to stick to this possession-based football when we ain't got the players for it? There's only a couple of players who can sort of pass the ball in this system. Everybody else, they can't. That's why they panic so much. Why we haven't had the ball or not? How much possession have we had tonight? Literally, like fucking a couple. 35% possession. How many actual successful, accurate passes? 82%. It feels lower than that. It definitely does. The 226 passes. Well, 537 Hull have made as well, though. A couple of people are saying that the sending off has mattered in this and the handball. It has. We haven't created anything as well, let's be fair. See other teams that get decisions given against them, they still go and win games. Who's Hull's best player? God, I'm going to have to give you another advice now. Well, as much as it pains me to say it, Jadon Philogene, because he's an old Villa player, but he's just been a menace on that left-hand side tonight. I think he switched over to the right now, actually. He's just been so aggressive, really. Yeah, don't have a settled side. It's so fucking annoying. It is. And yeah, I think we can have a settled side. Just don't think the people in charge know how to put that into effect. Because everything I've been seeing on Twitter and Facebook and everything, a lot of people are saying pretty similar things about the team, apart from maybe a couple of individual players. But a lot of people seem to say the same things. It's like, why can't people in charge see that? Or are they trying to think of other ways of trying to keep everybody happy? I don't know. No fight in this team. Need some nastiness. Yeah, that is true. Actually, we don't have our Keith Bell back in, do we? My hair's a fucking mess. I need a haircut. Man, it's as much of a mess as the fucking team is tonight, honestly. Yeah, we need a Kifton Beld or someone in there. That's for sure. Oh, they've punted it long, and we've somehow got away with that. Fuck me. Ohio. Somehow a foul on Buchanan. Don't know how. He doesn't like very pathetic touches, does he? That's barely a foul, isn't it? Fuck me. Lucky on that one. Sam Harvey, 3 finals after this game. If we don't win against the teams around us, we could find ourselves 5 points adrift. Bloody Nora. That's a horrible thing to think about. Duke is on. Probably a decision that probably should have been made earlier. With that trim, I'll be needing to rescue it. You haven't cut somebody's hair in about 5 years, mate. Yeah. Panicking again. Like Pritchard on the ball. It's our ball, that is. It's our ball. Our ball. Thank you, linesman. Fucking hell, it took you long enough, you fucking dope. Duke's on, yeah. Big shithouse Djukovic. If there's anything that he is great at, it's getting us out of situations, that is for sure. When you desperately need Lucas, he's like fucking Ghostbusters, isn't he? You need him when he's when there's a ghost in the house. The ghosts of relegation past. I remember you. You were here last May. In from drama and cleared. What minute and second you in? I'm on 80:31, so it's just to the right of the score line. Couple last change, yeah, was Djukovic. Notification came through a bit late. Duke did score against Hull this season. That's another thing as well. Like how different we were that game against Hull. It's just bizarre, honestly. We're such a roller coaster of a team. There's so many things you can go. What about this and this and that and this? It's blows for you, honestly. Never any consistency, and anything you do hit on consistency, it's like, well, this is going too well. Let's change all of it. Stansfield trying to get in behind. Hall's picked it up. Pritchard, he can find Duke in the middle. Duke's going for it. Duke's going for it. Get in, Djukovic. Oh my God. I love that, man. I'm clipping that bit up that said, I know we can rely on Djukovic. Fucking get in. We've been so shit all game. And there's the fucking Duke when you need him. Get in. That is exactly what we needed. We've been so poor all game. We literally haven't even strung a single pass together. Pritchard into the box. Djukovic is there. Fucking get in. Literally everybody in the chat's going mad as well. That's why I asked what minute you were in. God, am I that far behind? I don't think I am. Don't know, actually. It does say... It says I'm on the same time as the ticker and everything. Whew. Yes! Oh, I love that, man. I love that man so much. What was I saying before it? Whenever Duke is there, you know you can rely on him. You know he can pull you back into something when you need him most. And now Holler on the attack. Don't you fucking dare. Shot. Well, blocked by Iwu before he can get up. No, he can't. Just in time. Corner. Get in. Terrific cross. Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Pritchard's done well, to be fair, since he's come on. He's been a little bit rash at times. I think Sung Ho's been the best, though. How we need a team of Tebleys or Dukes. I definitely want Dukes at the moment. What a hero. Into the ground, out for a goal kick. Oh yeah, scoreboard, sorry. Sorry, I was getting carried away with the celebrations. What a header. Lucas Djukovic yet again. The man is an absolute legend. Why is this not working? Come on, fuck's sake. If anybody ever doubted that this man is a club hero, that is your proof right there. He is the most important player we've had in the last 10 years, without a shadow of a doubt. He's kept us up in so many different trying circumstances before. Oh shit, no, wrong one. Ah, bollocks. What a hero. What a man. Oh, come on, for goodness sake. I'm trying to watch the game and enjoy Djukovic pissing around with a fucking score. There we go. Thank God for that, honestly. Whew. Get in. I love how everybody's just like going mad in the chat as well. I don't think I am behind on the scoreline. I don't know. It's not. It is keeping up fairly consistently with what I've got on my screen. I might give it a refresh. Oh. Now, differently, that changes things as well. We fucking needed that as well. Fuck me. It puts us into 19th, 1 point off the drop. But, oh, we needed that so much. God. Oh, fucking hell, man. Oh, no problem, Daryl, man. It's nice to have you. Nice to have you in the chat, man. Results were all going nearly our wrong way as well. If Stoke had been winning, we'd have been in so much trouble. We just need to hold on here now. Into the box. Ohio's with the chance over the bar. They've had some chances as well, though, to be fair, for Hull. Change the scoreboard. Does it need changing? I don't think it does. It's 1-1, isn't it? Don't tell me it's 2-1. Watchalong, yeah. No, I think the scoreboard's correct. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I can never really get the sync properly because I don't know why. The more times you refresh, the further behind it goes. Stansfield's got the ball. He's into Duke again. He's tried to go for a header. He's not got there though. I mean, if Djukovic gets 2 headers, 2 goals, 2 headed goals in one game, statue is needed. I can't believe there's not a statue of him already, to be honest. Or Trevor Francis. We need more statues around the ground. Iowa comes sliding in. The confidence is starting to brew again here now. I like this. We're not being as like jittery. Do you know what I mean? Like as soon as Iwu was going in for that challenge, then you just come in and go woof straight away. No second thoughts about it. Ethan Laird there with a little challenge as well. Prod the ball out for a throw. Stick tight to him now, Laird. Well done. That's good. Fuck off, Philogene. Get up. Get up, you fucking dirty Villa bastard. Well done, Ethan Laird. Starting to click a little bit better now. We've got that goal. Come on, Blues. Let's get a winner here. I know we can. We're not this bad. Oh, and then Bakuna does that. That was shit. Red card Stoke, apparently. That helps in us. Just need Wednesdays to lose. Or at least draw. I don't think they're going to. They're on a bit of a roll. Philogene, way wide. He's been a bit shit on that left-hand side in the second half. He's been a trouble, but his shooting... Actually, I'll probably say his shooting's been a bit shit. Oh, we needed this. Relief. It's still not great, but it's something at least. It's going to be funny watching my reaction back. I haven't actually had many games to react to. Well, definitely not actually fondly either. I've only had 3 goals to celebrate, and 2 of them have been Dukes. When's the goal? Plymouth keeper basically pushed it in the net, and it doesn't really matter at the moment, but it would be good if Plymouth could get an equaliser. Would be a little bit more just to add on to that. Come on, the Blues. Just need a few more minutes So hold on here. It's our turn for an injury time winner. Come on, Blues. Yeah, I completely agree with you, Mick. And the way things are going, it could come over the top to Stansfield. Defender smartly lets it run to the keeper. Coming into the last minute of normal time. Just need Blues to hold on here. Carvalho's just offside. There we go. We can run down the clock until the last few minutes of the game. Added time, I should say, actually. Positive vibes in the chat, people. Come on, man. We can do this. We can hold out. We can get a point away at Hull. And now the stream's froze. Why is it froze? That's annoying. Plus TV, doing the best as usual. I'm joking. I love Blues TV. I love Blues TV. I do. I like it for different reasons, though. Plymouth only a point above us, though. Sheffield Wednesday's on fire. It's maybe the best of Plymouth winning. Yeah, definitely. How much added time coming into it now? What they added on, it's 5 seconds until the added time. Come on, Blues. How much added time they added on here? If they are adding on any time. How much they adding on? Come on, show us, you fuckers. I need to know, for my heart's sake. I don't know. It's still not saying what time they've added on. If they've added any on. 4, there we go. Fucking, that took them long enough. 4 minutes of additional time. Hull coming forward on a bit of an attack here. Come on, Blues, just keep hold of this here. Good clearance in the end. Bit of a push from Iwood just to keep him in front of him and then cleared, I think, by Sung Ho. 4 minutes added time. Technically 3 now, but they'll probably add on another minute because they always do. I don't know why I drum when I'm nervous. I always do. That's a bit of a late challenge in on Pritchard there, but he does really well to get it away from Philogene. Layered into Bakuna. Bakuna down this left-hand side. Gets the ball a little bit caught under his feet. Layered. Tries to find Bakuna. He can't. Out for a throw for Hull. Draw would be good here, says JMF. Can just hold on. Be a vital point this is. It's at least not a defeat. Ethan Laird can sweep up pretty cleanly there. Couple of people on them. Lovely play. So we're finding our feet now. This is nice. It's good play. I like this. Down this right-hand side. George Hall into Cody Drama. Trying to cut in on this right-hand side. He can find Pack if he can. Pritchard into Sung Ho. Pritchard again. Try to find Juki's offside this time. Stansfield still didn't score the goal. Yeah, it puts us in a better position for for Millwall on Saturday. Can go above them if we beat them on Saturday. Because it's almost sort of get a little bit further away. It's just silly results that we seem to pick up. We've got Stansfield here on the break, though. He's been pulled down there. That's a yellow card. Come on. There we go. Finally booked him. Is that the first booking that Keith Stroud's actually give for us? I think it is, isn't it? It's about fucking time, mate. The amount of chances that the amount of times that Watford should have got a booking that time. Technically a minute left, or they might play 30 or so seconds over. Vital point this is. It's not been our game, but it's one of those we just need to hold on to. In towards the back stick, Djukovic is getting up there. Packers trying to put it back in. Stansfield's getting onto the end of it. Pritchard Cross is poor. Come on, Blues. Just stick tight here. Long ball over the top. Buchanan just stays on top of it. Wins the free kick for Blues. That should be it, technically. Right, come on, Blues. Just don't let me say that now and let them fucking score. It's a dive as well, to be honest. There's nothing in it. Launched forward by Ruddy. And that's it. Full time. Blues, I've got a point out of God knows how anything there. Jesus Christ, man. Lukas Djukovic, you absolute hero. You deserve a statue at the stadium made out of gold, honestly. What a hero he is. Oh, that will do nicely. That will fucking do nicely. Thank God, says Susan. Thank goodness for that, yeah. Got a fair few viewers in the end as well. Oh. Blues fans look a little bit deflated. I can get that, but I think after that goal there, that's definitely helped us out. That's a lot. Definitely not our game. It was not our game at all. But we'll take that very nicely. Good old Juki, absolutely, Daryl, mate. 1-1, not our game. Who cares? We needed that. A little bit of a discrepancy between the referees and the fans at the end. Hopefully we'll get some nice scenes I can commentate on for the players going over to the fans at the end of the game. But yeah, that will do very nicely. Thank you to everybody for being in the chat. The players heading over to the fans now. Quite happy with the points, says Ollie. I agree. I would definitely take it over a defeat. It would have meant we would be theoretically in the bottom three on points, just not goal difference. But yeah, that goal is massive, and it might just keep us up for another season, really, because it is tight down there. Even though we've got a point, we do need to win against Millwall because it's not a good scene down there. We don't want to be dragged into this, particularly with the team that we've got as well. But yeah, very quickly, while some of you are still here, get your thoughts and suggestions in, and also put your man of a match in as well, because I'll be interested to see what people think of that. We've got loads more on Twitter and Instagram. That's some of the socials just down here. You can follow me on Twitter with this little tab there, at Tommy_Kelsall on Twitter. Be sure to go and tweet me your thoughts and everything on tonight's game. We'll also be uploading a match reaction for the match reaction after tonight. But yeah, get your man of the matches in just before we leave. But yeah, what a result. It's not really a great result, but fuck it. Thank you, Daryl, for subscribing. Be sure to come back in for Saturday again against Millwall, because I'm not going to that game. I usually vlog it, but I won't be coming in for the Millwall game. It's a bit of a long travel and quite a lot of money as well at this point in the season. It's always a bit poor for money at this time. I was man of a match, says Matthew here. Interesting. Yeah, I think particularly, I would say Ethan Laird would be my man of a match. No, sorry, Cody Drama. I don't know why. Cody Drama, man of a match. I agree. Decent results. Man of a match, Lukas Djukovic. Well, fair. Yeah, probably. Very good point. Looking at the other results, definitely. Could have been 3 with decent officials, says Greg. Probably. QPR, I definitely want to go to that one, particularly because it's towards the end of the season. Let's have a look at some of the games we've got coming up very quickly, actually. Fixtures. So we've got Millwall on Saturday, 3 o'clock kickoff. Then we've got Middlesbrough Tuesday night. I'll be going to that one. Obviously, I'll go to all the home games. Watford Saturday after that. QPR then away on March Friday. Why is that a Friday kickoff? Oh, is it Easter, whatever it is. I can't remember the dates. March 29th. And then we've got Leicester away, Cardiff at home, and then I think there's only 3 games after that. 4 games. Coventry at home, Rotherham away, Huddersfield away, and the final game of the season is Norwich. Yeah, Good Friday. I did forget about that. I can't remember all the Easter days. But yeah, Whew, very vital points in the end. Be sure to join back in for the watch along on Saturday. That was Iru's best performance for us. A real shame that whole goal stops. Whole goal stops. It was clear handball. And to top it off, terrible marking. Onwards and upwards. Keep right on. Everyone says Andy Smith. Nice to have you on, Andy, man. Keith Wood says, is it worth trying Dukey up front with Pritchard and Miyoshi Stansfield feeding in? Maybe. Interesting suggestion. It might be worth a bit of a punt if we're a bit safer in the league. But I don't know. Maybe playing it safe with Djukovic is not a bad shout towards the end of the season. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, Daryl. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Rob as well. A couple of people in here. I'm trying to see off a few names I've seen in here. Susan, I know you're a regular viewer here. Trying to see a few people as well who I can pick up. Ollie, thank you for tuning in. Tom Elliott as well. Daryl as well for tuning in, and Lazy as well, who is a mate of mine. He just comes on to be a narcissistic arsehole, really. But yeah, thank you everybody for joining in. What a result in the end. Very important. Could be for our season. Lucas Djukovic again. What a man. Yeah, maybe we should start him on Saturday. Who knows? But yeah, thank you for watching and keep right on. Thank you very much. Oh.